Shelley Moore Capito or Capito. Is it Capito? I don't know. I'll go with Capito. West Virginia wanted to know what Obama would do to create jobs in her state through cap and trade policies and reducing EPA restrictions. She says, I represent the state of West Virginia. We're resource rich. We have a lot of coal, a lot of natural gas, but our miners and the folks who are working and those who are unemployed are very concerned about some of your policies in these areas, cap and trade, an aggressive EPA, and the looming prospect of higher taxes. In our minds, these are job-killing policies. So I'm asking you if you would be willing to relook at some of these policies with the high unemployment and unsure economy that we have now to assure West Virginians that you're listening. Now, Obama answers losing some points on his claim here to be pro-environment with his policies on so-called clean coal and opening new nuclear plants, as he mentioned in his address the other night.
We need a comprehensive energy policy that sets us up for a long-term future. For example, nobody's been a bigger promoter of clean coal technology than I am. Testament to that, I ended up being in a whole bunch of advertisements that you guys saw all the time about investing in ways for us to burn coal more cleanly. I've said that I'm a promoter of nuclear energy, something that I think over the last 3 decades has been subject to a lot of partisan wrangling and ideological wrangling. I don't think it makes sense. I think that that has to be part of our energy mix. I've said that I am supportive, and I said this 2 nights ago at the State of the Union, that I'm in favor of increased production. So if you look at the ideas that this caucus has, again, with respect to energy, I'm for a lot of what you said you are for.
Yeah, that's right. It sounds like damn near 100% of what they're for, Mr. President. So sharpen the drills and head to the Alaska National Wildlife Refuge, huh? See, this is the part that's infuriating to me. And most of the anger, I've said before, I've fessed up. The anger is directed at myself. I made the assumption that Barack Obama was a liberal or a progressive, pro-environmentalist, somebody who would work on really clean energy technologies. As far as nuclear energy, we have a massive nuclear generator 93 million miles from here that if we harnessed its energy, the energy it puts out for, I'm just going to pick numbers out of thin air here. If we harness the energy the sun puts out in one day, we'd probably have enough energy to run every single energy requirement on this planet for the next 100 years, or 5 years, or 1 year, or 10 minutes. Pick a number. It doesn't matter. The point is, it's being ignored. Nuclear energy is not the way to go. It's clean only insofar as it doesn't send up smoke. It is the most toxic substance on Earth once that process is finished, plutonium. And where do we put it? Never mind. I'm getting off track here. He answers the question straightforwardly, and this is the part that is infuriating to me. While I don't agree with his policies, what he advocates, is the same thing Republicans have been advocating for 3 decades. But because he got elected as a Democrat, because his skin is dark, because he is obviously given the one-drop rule instituted by white people in this country, because he is obviously an African-American, what is he doing in the White House, you see? Jason Chaffetz, Utah, a freshman, took Obama to task for breaking his campaign promises. Breaking his campaign promises. That's something certainly unique to Washington politics, right? A president who breaks his campaign promises. Senators never do that. Representatives never do that. Democrats never do that. And certainly Republicans never do that, right? But old Jason here is going to jump all over the president's ass because he, the president, broke his campaign promises. All right. We'll get into that as soon as we come back. Stay with us. I'm Mike Malloy.